Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. The outreach services of the Swift Current Salvation Army are offered year-round. And as autumn approaches, the need for donations to the food bank is on the rise. Over the next several weeks, the landscape will change in another Swift Current neighborhood with the demolition of Ashley Park School. As many venture out on their holidays throughout the autumn season, motorists are being reminded to stay safe on the roads, with a special message for anyone hauling a trailer. Thanks for joining us here today. The Swift Current Food Bank is asking for your support to help restock its shelves after a busy summer. We have more in today's top story. The outreach services of the Swift Current Salvation Army are offered year-round. And as autumn approaches, the need for donations to the food bank is on the rise.
People are still in need of food, but we don't get as many donations throughout the summer months, of course. So yes, our supplies are getting low. We're very low of peanut butter and crackers and cookies and different things like that.
Donations of non-perishable food items and garden produce are greatly appreciated, as the Salvation Army strives to help those in need in the community.
We usually do anywhere from 15 to 20 food hampers each week for families in need. So yes, it's been going steady, and we've been very busy.
Donations to the food bank can be dropped off at the Swift Current Salvation Army's headquarters on 1st Avenue Northwest during their regular office hours Monday through Thursday. For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News.
The Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park is a popular destination for tourists throughout the summer months. Guests from around the world come to the park to be one with nature and enjoy the many amenities from camping, hiking trails, and more.
There's nothing quite so pretty as the hills that shouldn't be.
Swift Current City Council has approved the demolition of Ashley Park School. We find out the timeline in this report. Over the next several weeks, the landscape will change in another Swift Current neighborhood with the demolition of Ashley Park School. The site is one of 4 schools purchased for a minimal cost by the City of Swift Current from the Chinook and Holy Trinity school divisions over the past number of years, with the goal of redevelopment at each of the sites. In the case of Ashley Park School, Mayor and Council recently approved an additional $55,000 for the demolition and cleanup of the site after asbestos was identified in the building, with demolition the next step.
I think we'll be able to start the demolition probably towards the middle of September. We're almost done the removal of the hazardous materials, the asbestos out of there and other materials, which is supposed to be done the end of this week. So as soon as we could get the demo contractor in there, we'll start the demolition.
And as far as what the former Ashley Park School site will transform into will depend on public consultations, which are planned for early 2018.
Could be housing, could be rec facilities in that particular case. That's what the planning and development folks go to the public to see what their vision of the neighborhood would look like. So we've done it on the St. Joseph site, so that consultation's been done, and we've got a plan for that site. Now we need to work on both the Ashley and Oman sites going forward.
Ashley Park School closed its doors in June of 2015 after serving the community for over 60 years. Imagine a destination where you can enjoy world-class dining and unique accommodations. Take a leisurely stroll through streets filled with rich history while browsing for that perfect gift. Buy fresh produce from the farmer's market and enjoy a range of cultural events while stepping back in time to learn more about Canada's Old West. Your summer destination is awaiting you in Maple Creek. For event listings and all things Maple Creek, visit our website. Mark October 18th through 21st on your calendar and plan to attend the CCA Finals Rodeo in Swift Current. The top cowboys and cowgirls will compete in all of your favorite rodeo events, vying for the CCA Championship title. And wrap up your weekend with the CCA Finals Rodeo Cabaret, featuring Sweet Tequila. Get your tickets now for the CCA Finals Rodeo, October 18th through 21st in Swift Current. As another long weekend approaches, RCMP are reminding you to stay safe on the roadways. As many venture out on their holidays throughout the autumn season, motorists are being reminded to stay safe on the roads, with a special message for anyone hauling a trailer.
One of the biggest things that we're finding within traffic services is the improper hooking up of people's trailers. Make sure that the hook is hooked up properly, the hitch. Make sure that it's pinned, and make sure that your chains have been placed on as a secondary device onto your trailers. That way it ends up preventing, if there is a disconnect, that you can end up bringing both the trailer and the truck to a safe stop.
And along with keeping your focus on the roadway for other vehicles, you're reminded to slow down when passing through construction zones, which are common in many areas of the province.
You know, when the fines start at $140, the fines essentially triple is what they do once you hit these construction zones. We have these people that are out there trying to make our highway safe for the general user, and we just ask at the same time that we end up giving the same respect to them so that they can do their job safely. Slow down to that 60 kilometers an hour.
Remembering to wear your seatbelt, pulling over to the side of the road to take your cell phone call, and refraining from drinking and driving can all go a long way in ensuring everyone arrives at their destination safely. Market Square is a summer tradition in downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Drop by Market Square every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Proudly presented by the City of Swift Current, Standard Motors, Innovation Credit Union, and Southwest TV News. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.